Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me in another episode of the Quran in English Basics for Beginners. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. On the day that the enemies of Allah, the enemies of God, the Supreme Creator of the heavens and the earth, will be gathered together into the fire, they will be marched in ranks. First, some principles to remember as a consequence of this verse. It is a guarantee that everyone will die. It is a guarantee that everyone will be brought back to life again. It is a guarantee that everyone will stand in front of God on the day of judgment. It is a guarantee they will all be gathered together at the Hashar or the gathering. So, those who denied God or did not care about God and who committed evil and crime and corruption and were involved in mischief making and financial corruption, whether they were members of parliament or whether they were part of big business or part of the Hollywood or Bollywood industry or part of the various elite societies like those in the Epstein files, it does not matter. They will all be gathered together, including the atheists. It is an absolute guarantee that every single human being, irrespective of race, black, white, or brown, or religion, Christian, non-Christian, Muslim, non-Muslim, Scientologist, a Buddhist, a pagan worshipper, neo-paganism, a traditional worshipper, a Sangoma, a monotheist, pantheist, polytheist, agnostic, or atheist. Every single human being, including the popes and the presidents and prime ministers and honorable members of parliament and honorable members of senate and the congress and the emperors of the world and the sultans of the world and the caliphs of the world, every single human being, the kings and queens and the princes, everyone, even those who don't believe in God, will certainly be raised up to him again, including people like Charles Darwin and Alfred Russel Wallace and Professor Richard Dawkins and Professor Brian Cox and Professor Stephen Hawking and Professor Carl Sagan. Every single human being, from the first to the last, will be brought back to life again, including people like Mandela and Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King and Muhammad Ali and Michael Jackson and Mother Teresa and Elvis Presley. Every single human being, whether they believe in God or not, will be brought alive back in front of God. And on that day, nobody can bribe God, nobody can deceive God. Your celebrity lawyers will not help you, your bank balance will not help you, your position or your title will not help you. For example, you could be an honorable member of a parliament or a government, or you can be an honorable mayor. That title is not going to help you. On that day, that is the day where the victims of injustice will get their day in court. Because there are so many people who have been murdered and killed and raped and sodomized, and money has been stolen from them and so on, and the criminals have got away. But on this day, no one will be able to escape the day of judgment, which is a guarantee for everybody. At length, when they reach the fire, their hearing, their sight, and their skins will bear witness against them as to all their deeds. They will say to their skins, "Why bear you witness against us?" They will say, "Allah, God most merciful, the Supreme Creator, has given us speech. He who gives speech to everything. He created you for the first time, and unto him were you to return. You did not seek to hide yourselves, lest your hearing, your sight, and your skins should bear witness against you. But you did think that Allah, God most merciful, knew not many of the things that you used to do. But this thought of yours, which you did entertain concerning your Lord, has brought you to destruction. And now have you become of those utterly lost. So don't delay, get a copy of the Quran today. Stay well, look after yourself. Alhamdulillah.